Yes? What?
Off into the swamps, I assume? None that would be of any help. After a decade of Tuatha control, they've all gone quiet. But if there are any out there, I'm sure they'll be looking for you. Just keep your eyes open. After all, you'll be in their swamp. Be on your way.
Hello.
You! Stop! State your business.
Keep your hands off me, fool. I'm no Tuatha. I must speak with the Siegebreaker. Ah. It is a pleasure to meet the Siegebreaker. Especially here, in a land where pleasure has been all too rare. I am Sidon the Outcast, Prince in exile of the House of Sorrows. I'm here to welcome you to our home. I see the hesitation in your eyes. Although I am Fae of the Winter Court, you and I have a common enemy. Indeed. You accomplished a great feat here. But the Tuatha Deon are far from defeated. Before striking the heart, you must trim the fat and cleave through the bones. If you wish to put an end to Gadflow's reign, meet my brethren and me at Foe's Hearth to the east, and we can talk further there. Now be careful.
So few
These
of the Winter
swamps can
Court
be
left to
treacherous.
stand against... You go ahead. It's been some time since Sidon and I had a chance to talk.
Indeed, Agarth. I hear on the winds that you laid down your sword and drowned yourself in drink when you learned the ways of fate. And yet here you are, sword in hand, again the victor. How is this? Do the winds lie to me?
It's a long tale. It started when I sobered up long enough to go bury a friend of mine in Alistar Tower. Or rather, that's what I had planned to do.
You're the one who slew the Baelor. Honor to you. I command the Ariad. We are warrior scouts. My men are scouting the Tuatha's retreat, though I fear I may have lost even them to this cursed forest. They are overdue. My men are never late. They are either where they are supposed to. In fact, if you are venturing out into the forest, 3 of my men are missing. If you discover any evidence of what befell them within the Cursewood, let me know. Warrior to warrior, I would be in your farewell.
So few of the Winter Court left to stand against the Tuatha.
in this place. When first the Fae walked into its depths, it bore great fossils, bones of beasts greater and more lasted longer. It sapped their strength, their life. A group of Winter Fae, called the House of Sorrows, have built their lives around the Midden. They feed and tend the bodies there, and sanctify the ground with what dead they bring. It is they who preserve the culture of our people, and make this the cradle of winter. For their part, they have been given a beacon, a small sapling of white bark and red leaves, growing from the bodies in the Midden. They call it the Hallowed Tree.
I have waited some time for you to come, Siegebreaker, and it seems that my patience has, at least, been worthwhile. The House of Sorrows has need of your might. Aid us, and you will earn a strong ally in the war against the Tuatha Deon. Like your Alfar allies, we Winter Fae suffer under the Tuatha's onslaught. And like the Alfar, we Winter Fae need a champion. But it is a difficult position we are in, mortal. The Fae are not like your kind. We have different... You may call me Bizarrain. I represent one of the great houses of the Winter... This war with the Tuatha has worn the house to all but dust. We Fae are ill-equipped to handle such change. But it is not a simple task I ask of you. I have only approached you because you show the potential of use. Go to the Midden and find the place called the Proving Halls. This Hearthstone will grant you access. Once you are with...
Huh? What are you doing out here? Did Captain Drafan send you? Tell him I'll be along shortly. I've got some unfinished business brewing here. By unfinished business, I mean Deadeye, Tuatha assassin, responsible for hundreds of Alfar deaths in the war. The two of us just crossed paths here in the wood not half a day past. I hunted the monsters to Shattertear Mine. You're the hero of Mel Senshir, right? Think you can lend a hand? Deadeye's inside. I don't dare to go in alone. Hundreds of my brethren, but you killed the bear. You can venture into Shattertear and hunt the hunter, so to speak. Farewell. Deadeye is finished then. Well done, warrior. And now I best return to Captain Drift. Farewell. Hail!
So few of the Winter Court left to stand against the Tuatha.
I trust that Chloricon has been kind here.
Huh?
So 2 are dead, and Herc still lives. That still I owe you much. Take this gold. Farewell.
Welcome. Interested in a trinket or a gem? Realty's Ma has another... Another time then. Interested in a trinket or a gem? Realty's Ma has what you need. Another time then.
Hell, I've got plenty of supplies if you've got plenty. Of coin. Come back again.
There are worse allies to have than the Winter Fae.
are the faithful of the House of Sorrows, mortal.
Take care.
Solemn, hallowed tree, glory to the graveyard be, far from forest.
And so you have come, whether to aid the house or rain punishment on the Tuatha, I do not know. That you are here is enough. To assuage your confusion, I am Bizarane, king of the house. During your trials, I will observe and communicate to you through this medium. What you do is of no concern. I have locked the way behind you. The way for... I can tell you no more, other than...
Help me, mortal! The beast will kill me if you do not help! Beast roam these halls, mortal. Once these lands were quiet, gentle. Now they mean to kill all that tread upon it, even the winter fae. My people have lived in peace for decades, centuries. But now we're awash in war and corruption, and we cannot stop it. I do not know. The Midden, it has been sullied. We've never feared such assaults until recently. Wait, what was that? It is here!
And so you have come. To assuage your confusion, what you do... I can tell...
mortal! The beast will kill me if you do— I do not know. Wait. Farewell.
And so you have come to assuage your confusion. What you do with the—
Help me, mortal! The beast will kill me if you do not— I do not know. Wait. Farewell.
And so you have completed your first trial. Your actions spoke. You killed the creature that was chasing that woman. Why? Is that all there is to you? The Winter Fae need— So the trial will continue.
Please, are you the mortal that Bizarrain has? Thank mercy, I have been poisoned. But now that you are here, I do not know. Everything is blurred. It must have been him. He does whatever he cares with his subordinates. It was Bizarrain. He was meant to save us from the Tuatha, to preserve our oldest traditions, to protect the Winter Fae. Thank you for ending this.
Death is something you readily deliver, it seems. But did that Fae die as a result of your mercy or your barbarity? And you offered mercy. But he will be reborn in time to suffer. Death is a chasm. I am beginning to see who you truly are. The culprit. So you have come. To assuage your confusion, what you do, I can tell.
Yes? Help me, mortal! The beast will kill me if you I do not know. Wait. And so you have to assuage your confusion. What you do. mortal. The beast will kill me if you do not help. I do not know. Wait. Farewell.
And so you have You killed the creature that was chasing that woman. Did she? What? Do not ahead. And so you have completed your first... You killed the creature that was chasing that woman. Did she? Do not ahead.
Please, thank mercy, I do not know. It must have been him. He does whatever he cares. Thank you.
Death is something you readily deliver, it seems. But did that fit? You have reached this chamber at last. The time of trial is over. No more apparitions, no more questions. The House of Sorrows has always held a precarious position in this world. And now, we hope you think you have broken the Tuatha's grip on Cluracan. You have not. Even now, the Winter Fae and the House of Sorrows are subject to their malice. The House of Sorrows has always existed to preserve and maintain the oldest traditions of Winter. The House holds an authority among the Fae that the Tuatha have always coveted. Now, we must conclude your trial. Ready your weapon. You are to strike me down. What you need to do and why you must do it are two very different matters, mortal. I deal in instructions, not explanations. Because there are trials that I can observe from afar, and we have reached the trial that I must be present for, if I am to test you truly. Indeed. Perhaps not. Now that your trial has concluded, come with me. The Tuatha have yet to break down. The house is poised to collapse from the Tuatha's dissension and destruction, and I need one to help us. Then welcome to our ranks, mortal. The Hearthstone I gave you at the start of the trials will now come. Join me at the House of Sorrows. Speak. Speak. I have a task for you. Of late, there are many in this house who have... As such, we must move quickly. The Tuatha will not hold their... You fail to understand. Our enemies are subtle. For all our years of struggle, we know only this. That our enemy is led by a Tuatha agent. We cannot write. A tender, Katarok, has fled the... Bring Tybri to the body of Katarok's victim.
Mortal, there is something that requires... You have been to the Midden, yes? The sacred ground being desecrated by the corpses of your kind. The nature of my request is not something the Midden needs, but the corpses of your brethren have been thrown into the Midden as a declaration of hostility. Their corruption and rot have drawn an ancient Lianshi Mithra from slumber. You cannot hope to solve the problem with a simple application of violence. Searching will yield no quarry. So you must be cunning. If we cannot find fresh corpses, the one... Make haste!
So, you were the mortal. There were whispers that Bizarane had welcomed one of you amongst us. But to pick the siege breaker, I forget myself. Bizarane has made his wishes clear, and we must do as he asks. Are you ready to begin? The Midden was once a sacred place for the House of Sorrows, for all Winter Fae, where the bodies of the dead were left to decompose. Our bodies do not scavenge. Farewell. The body is here. I must begin my work. But the magic is sure to draw the wild fae in the area. Hold them back while I commune with the sorrows. Farewell.